Let's go ahead. Good morning, good afternoon. Let's start in tabletop today. We're going to warm up the core, get some extensions in there, go right into a vinyasa flow, and then hit some of the ending poses. So grab another video if you need more of the front vinyasa flow. So anyhow, that's going to be brief, and then we'll go longer in an ending of a yoga class. The other poses that sometimes get missed. So start in tabletop. If you need more warm up, like I said, go ahead and warm up and then start this video. My name is Jenny. Welcome to this class. I hope you can see me just as good with those lights on me. Here's your tabletop. Let's go right into cat and cow. Rounding up, exhaling the breath. And then inhale, lifting chin and tail. Exhale, round. Really grab it up there, push it up there. Inhale, lift that chin and tail. Give me two more of these. Exhale. Inhale. And one more. Exhale. Cat pose. Come into that neutral spine. Go right into your spinal balance, right on left leg, reach and extend. Tabletop. Left hand, right leg, reach and extend. Tabletop. Two more of these. Reach down a little longer. And down. And down. One more each way. And good. When you're finished there, let's go take our first child's pose. Just kind of stretching that lower back, the whole entire back, and we're going to just break over to a rounded. Extending the hands out in front with fingers spread, knees open a little bit. Spider walk up a little more, feel that awesome stretch. Now we're going to go ahead and go right into down dog. So curl those toes with right knee. Keep your knees bent first to start. Think about the upper body, lengthening, tailbone high, sinking the chest towards the thighs, maybe some raises on the toes, stretching the Achilles, the calves, then maybe alternate a few here. And good. High releve for both heels high. Let's hold that plank. 5 breaths in our plank. Hips are somewhat low. Get that incline going. Two more. And good. Let's lower the knees down and then lower the chest down. Stay all the way down to the ground. Just gonna pick one leg up and feel the extension coming from the hip. Pick the other leg up. Do that one more time each way. Just really lengthens the lower part of your body. And then hands rest on the outside of the chest. I want you to wiggle your torso up out of your spine as well. And now, start to tuck the shoulder blades in. Hands are outside the chest. We'll go into our first cobra, thinking about our thighs rolling towards each other. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more, inhale up, exhale down. Maybe work some kinks out if you have any neckline. Let's go up one more time. And exhale down. Now this time we're going to work lower body only. So your hands can rest where they want to. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Go ahead and rest your head down.
And let's lower body only. So squeeze your butt cheeks and the heels lift up. And then they lower back down. Now be intentional on drawing your navel in a little bit. That does support the lower back. Let's raise those heels. Let's lower those heels. And squeezing the outer cheek muscles, gluteus, rise them up, and exhale down. Now let's put it all together. Hands up to the chest, outer chest, squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the heels, inhale up, exhale down. Two more, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, squeeze those blades, lift that heart. And good, exhale down, push that child's pose. Push it up and push it back. A little rest in, maybe loosen up the wrists, get ready for another down dog. Ready? Extended child. Feel that tailbone stretching up through those muscles way down there in the tailbone area, all the way to the waistline. Feel that. And then curl the toes, rise up, down facing dog. We're going to take 5 breaths here and work the down dog even deeper and taller and stronger. Push out of those shoulders, feel that nice stretch. 2 more breaths. Right leg's going to rise behind you, lengthen it up there, circle the ankle. Good. Right into pigeon pose. So knee lowers towards the chest, and then flip that ankle up to the left hand if you can. So just want to go into a lifting of the chest pigeon. You want to walk your left foot back there. Give that buttocks a nice squeeze. Lift your heart. Breathe into the stretching of the hips. Two more breaths. And good. Slide your right foot to meet your left. If you did right leg pigeon. Legs together, nice strong plank. Chaturanga down. Chest up, cobra. Up dog. Hands flat, toes flat, lift up. And then go ahead and curl those toes. Snap back, down facing up. Left leg rises behind us, 3 legs. Really lift it up. Maybe pulse it, stretch your feet, stretch. Breathe that breath. And then knee lowers down, pigeon pose. You can have a 45-degree angle, you can have completely 90. So walk that right leg back, that long leg behind you. Pulse down those hips. Breathe that breath. Good, 2 more breaths. Hands go flat, foot relaxes, slides back to meet the right leg, plank. Right into our side planks. Right hand's going dead center towards our face, and we're rolling up the left arm. Side plank. And good. Bringing the right knee, the underneath knee under there. Take your arm by your ear, lift up. Side plank. In to a chest expansion. So reaching
behind. Hopefully you can grab the outside of the foot or the inside of the foot. Push the foot into the hand and let all of this front body stretch. Let the head rest back. 2 more breaths. Good. Releasing everything. Floating back into your plank. Floating back into your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Cobra. Up dog. Curl your toes, step back down dog. 5 breaths. On to the other side. Go for 2 more breaths. Down dog. Now, from down dog, bring yourself back to a plank. This time, left hand center, roll open right side. Breathe, push it out of the shoulder, feel that nice stretch and strength. Let's take the left knee down, right into a modified side plank. Get that leg up there, get that leg up there, and then bend the knee, reach back to the outside of the foot, push the foot into the hand, and feel the stretches that are happening. You got your thigh, your hip flexor, all the way up the ribs, to the chest, the rotator cuff. Lots going on here. Feel the stretches. Push the foot into the hand. 2 more breaths. And good. Let's rotate over. Hand, toes, roll. Open up the feet, hip width apart, down facing dog. Draw those hips high. Use your core as you go. Shadow the shoulders, feel it. Now gaze at your hands, jump and walk up to meet your hands. So you'll be in a forward fold. Reaching behind those calves, slide the hands as low as you can, forward fold. Monkey pose. Chair pose. Rising straight up, inhaling, exhaling back down. And then mountain pose. Right there, mountain pose. So we're going to do a mountain pose for mountain pose. Open your feet a little bit, 10 and 2. Now, if you can sit straight down into a squat, sit straight down. So you want your spine completely straight down. If you need help, like myself, I like to help myself sit on the block and eventually move the block. So what you're doing is your toes are tended to, your elbows are inside your thighs, you're opening up your thighs with a straight spine. So gradually you start moving this, and you want your feet flat, and that's a struggle for some of us. So sitting tall, enjoying this, be intentional of opening up. Lots happening here. Two more breaths. Now from here, we're going to visit crow pose. It's a little more strengthener. Now, while your elbows are in, I like side view to show you, but just kind of dig your tricep right into a pocket area, somewhere that's kind of cushiony, kind of comfortable for you. Then you're going to place your hands flat down and slowly tilt the body forward, but use your core to pull you up. So you'll take one foot off, then the other foot, then really activate the core as your triceps
Mostly the core is doing the work. But slowly practice this. Elbows in, fingers are spread for base. Hinge forward a little bit, lift that tailbone, and then, like I said, slowly lift the toes. Crow pose. Now you can jet back to a plank, or you can just walk it back to a plank. So jet back or take yourself back. Holding right here, I just want you to drop your knees, drop your hips, and lift your heart. Nice little stretch in the hip flexors. Lift your chin, maybe open your mouth. Good, 2 more breaths. It should feel good. And 1. Go ahead and sit that child's pose. Loosen up the wrists a little bit. Grab your water if you need it. And then opening your knees hip apart. This one is fun. Camel pose. Did a brain. Let's curl up here. Curl the toes. But the idea here is everything straight up, straight up. Taking the hands to the back. Right there in the pocket area, you can use your thumb or a fist. Nice, solid. Curl your toes. It makes it easier to reach back to those ankles. But the main thing is lifting up, lifting straight up, straight up. Then right there in the shoulder blades, start to open your heart. Reach back if you can. If not, stay right there in those waistlines. Let the head rest back. Lift your sternum. Give me 5 breaths in camel pose. One more. Good. Take your hands back to your waist before you pull that head up. Squeeze your waist. Use some strength. Bring in your neck up. And then cat pose. Take yourself into the opposite lower back stretch. Round up, cat. Inhale, cow. And one more cat. Curl the toes, taking yourself to down facing dog. Breathe and lengthen. High releve, draw that body to a plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. Up dog. Curl your toes, down dog. Now, just want to visit Dolphin from here. Dolphin is where you're going to lower to your forearms. It's just like down dog, but on your forearms. Interlace your fingers if you want to. You don't have to, but that really helps the support of the forearms. So push into the forearms. Lift the hips. Maybe walk the toes in a little closer. Let's breathe for 5. You really want to push out of the shoulders and the forearms. 2 more breaths. Feel a nice stretch going down those hamstrings. 2 more. I know I said 2 before. And good. Lowering to the knees. Extending that child's pose. Check it. Extended child. Curl the toes, down dog. Right leg rises. Bring that through for a low lunge. I like to use my blocks here. Grab your blocks if you have them. Low lunge, so the right leg's out the front. Left foot is curl. Crescent pose.
Reach high, sink low, sink low. Now we're going right into pyramid pose. So the hands are going to go towards your ankle. Raise your front, or straighten your front leg and bring your back leg in until the heel is flat. If you feel tight in that front hamstring, bend your knees. But otherwise, draw that from the kneecap to the thigh, to the hip, and shoot that hip back. Lengthening the spine, like parallel with the floor. Get comfy. Start to lay your sternum over your femur. So the strong leg bone, the femur, the sternum is the center of your rib cage. Lengthen that over your femur. Let your eye look at your big toe, and then relax your head to look at your back big toe. Pyramid. It's a big loosener up of this front hamstring. Too tight, like I said, bend your knees, no big deal. 2 more breaths here. Now go ahead and softly bend or deeply bend that front leg. You're going right to a standing split. So kick off on that back foot, rise it up the best you can, standing split. Forward fold. I like to take donkey kicks because sometimes you've been in that front leg kind of cramps up a little bit. Donkey kicks to a forward fold. Monkey pose. Chair pose. We rise up slowly, slowly. Exhale back, bend. Let's go through the flow. Swan dive. Jump back, walk back, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Curl your toes. Down facing dog. Left leg rises. Get it up there, pulse it a little bit. Feel the gluteus getting engaged. And then bring that leg through for low lunge. Left foot's out in front now. Right foot's back. Just pulse down that lunge. Right leg is doing the strengthening. Rise up, crescent. And then release. Taking the hands back to the earth. Walk your back foot in as you straighten your front one for pyramid. So that heel needs to be flat. So if the front leg needs to be bent, just bend it. Now think about lengthening the spine, parallel with the floor. Pulling that kneecap up, shooting that left hip back. Drawing that right hip forward. Lengthening the sternum over the femur, over the sternum over the femur. Gaze at the big toe first, and then take your gaze to the back toe. Let's breathe for 5. Two more. Ready? Standing split. Bend the knee. Kick off. Straight up, straight up. Hips are still in line. Straight up, straight up. Wrap your right hand maybe around that. Oh, left, sorry. Left hand over the left, around the left ankle. Ready? Donkey kick with the left foot, right leg down, donkey kick left. Forward fold. Maybe gorilla fold. You're feeling really loose now with that hamstring stretch. Go for gorilla.
Knuckle index meets knuckle, big toe. Bend the elbows. Monkey, lengthening. Big inhalation going right into chair. Have a seat. And we rise up, inhale. We exhale back up. Mountain, check in. And good, squatting down, like we did before. 10 and 2, squat yourself straight down. And good, reaching back. Oh, right into boat pose. So lifting the chest, extending the legs. Full boat, chest up. And then reverse tabletop, palms flat, feet flat. The hips are important to get parallel with the floor, so you want to stretch those hip flexors up, let the head rest back. Little higher. And good, lower down. Now we're going to do hero's pose one by one. So hero's poses with 2 feet, with 2 legs doing it together. So this is modified hero. Let's take your right leg and bring it so you're comfy on your mat. So bring your heel close to your buttocks. Knees are supposed to be very close together. If you're tight, they're going to separate. So you do what you can. And then you're just going to lean back on your elbows or on your block. Let this stretch, this front quadricep happen all the way up to the hip flexor, almost up to the pelvis. If you're a runner, a biker, any of those sports, you will definitely want to visit these poses. Now, if you want to go all the way back, you can, arms overhead. That knee, I'm tight, so my knee is not touching. But if you're not tight, your knee will be touching the mat. Let's hold here for 5 breaths. Now to come out of this, bring your elbows back, maybe grab behind your hamstrings, elbows back, take them in, and then straighten your right leg. Shake it out. I like to get to the other side of the mat, straighten it out. Left heel goes back. See that knee pointing down. This may be as far as you want to go. This may be a really tight stretch for you. Or you could go to your elbows, kind of support your side body. Maybe you can go all the way down. My knees rising up, that's okay. Arms overhead, 5 breaths. Keep pressing that knee towards the earth though. Pressing that knee towards the earth. Good, one more breath here. And good, on your next breath in, let's dig those elbows in, help your body come up. Let's slide that left leg to meet its right. Shake it out, shake it out. So forward bend into an inclined plank, and then we'll move on down. Inhale, rise. Digging those heels in,
You can flex or put when you get there, but really that's going to be your stopping point. Reach high, lengthen out, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Just feel the stretch. Feels just a little different than a forward fold. On your next breath in, let's inhale, rise right into incline plank. Circle the arms around, fingers towards the heels, dig the heels and lift the chest, lift the hips, 5 breaths, incline plank. Lift a little higher. One more time, boat pose. So control this down till you feel the tailbone, get comfy there, raises those legs, releases the arms, 5 breaths. Butterfly pose on the next breath. Soles the feet together, bring them in close, sit tall, pulse those inner thighs. And then we're just going to make some circles. You'll feel this in the lower back as you lengthen and you rise up. Inhale. Lengthen over the thigh, circle front, other thigh, and rise up. One more time each way. So frontwise, lengthen over the spine, the front, the thigh, and rise up. Last one. And good. Right into wide straddle. Wide straddle. Sitting tall, flexor point. What we're going to do first is we're going to twist towards your right. So the right hand goes behind you, about tailbone area. Really walk it through. Left hand stays out in front, and the spine is upright, so let's twist. Slowly twist. Now, when you're at your deepest twist, keep your left hand out in front. Take your right arm from behind you and rainbow over to your left big toe. See what you got there. So you want the armpit towards the ceiling. You want to open up towards nose towards the ceiling. And then you can start digging that left elbow into the thigh and rotate. That gives you a little leverage in the twist. This should feel awesome. You're coming up from the back side. Muscles we don't normally use. Let's stretch them. Two more breaths. Really fall into a deeper stretch on the exhale. One more breath. And good, rising up. Might feel a little something going on in those lower vertebrae. Sitting tall, reconnect. Left hand goes behind as you start to twist. Right at the waistline, twist at the waist. When you're ready, rainbow the left arm over. Try to reach the big toe. Use your right elbow for leverage. Oh. Two more breaths. And good, rising up. Bringing those legs together in an Indian style seat. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Now we're going to stretch these shoulders out before we go into your reclining. Let's take our right arm up. Bend it like you're patting yourself on the back. Give yourself a nice little pat as you reach around with the left and try to interlace it back there. If not, grab a towel. Or reach for the fingers, whatever you can grab out. And then releasing. So your right arm was patting yourself on the back. Now your right arm is coming across. You're just going to give it some love, a little cradle. And good. Just release it, shake out some tension. Left arm rises. Wave it if you want to. Give that wrist some love. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself some love. Right hand reaches around, trying to interlace. Now, if you've had a shoulder injury, you probably won't be able to do it. Connect it back there so you can hold your t-shirt, whatever you need. But sit that spine up tall. Let's take some deep breaths here. Releasing it. That front arm is your left one. Now let's take it over. And good. Coming back around. I'm just gonna do bridge pose and then take our relaxation pose. So 5 rock and rolls. Tight body, tight roll. Massage that back. 3, 4, and 5. Grabbing your ball or a block, right place, right between the knees or thighs, feet flat. Steady and slow. Let's slowly peel that spine up. Go steady, go slow, up, up, up. Now squeeze the ball. We're not going to do anything with our shoulders here. We just stretch them. But I want you to lift your hips higher. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Walk those heels in a little closer. Let's take 5 breaths here. Bridge pose. Squeeze that block. Good. One more. And good. Now slowly place those vertebrae down one by one. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Take your block out. Drop your knees to the left. Gaze to the right. Let's go to the other side. Feel free to stay there longer. Knees come up first. Your feet are hip width apart because of bridge pose. So just going to kind of shift the hips to the left, both knees to the right. Gauge your face to the left. Enjoy the twist. And then let's gently bring ourselves to center. And any relaxation you like, some people like to put the block underneath the tailbone and let the knees open up. It gives a little more opening of the hips. Some people like to put the block right in the thoracic area, the bra strap area, letting the sternum open up. Let the hands rest back. That usually feels good as well. And then just take your time here. Maybe put some soft music on, do your meditation. Take yourself, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you have time for. Just let yourself go. Just let it all release. Try not to hold any tension in right now. Breath in.